Hey, what's up, everyone? And what a week this is going to be. This is Sunday night, and hey, chat. Let me hit the comments here. Let's see. Can you hear me? Can you see us? And how's that going? This week's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great week. We're going to Supercell. Um, sorry, I was just reading a text there. Heading to Supercell East 2022. That's going to be awesome. And I definitely want to hear your comments. Overlanding for fun, Tim. Hey, how are you? We are here. We're starting off a little bit slow tonight because Gavin and I have a lot to talk about, right?
Yes.
We're going to kind of get into, for those of you who are going to Supercell East and haven't been, we're going to kind of tell you for newbies how it was. But also, I mean, if you've been for years, it's going to be different this year with all the 6th-gen Broncos there. But after we've been 1 year, what did we like about the place, Townsend and Pigeon Forge, right across the mountains there? The cool stuff that we did. We're just going to kind of talk about it tonight, and not a lot of maybe direct Bronco knowledge, other than who is interested in diving deeper into the EcoBoost, the 2.7 EcoBoost. So I want to know who wants to talk about that more in the future. If you're interested in it, things like LSPI, pre-ignition, which is the same, detonation, performance enhancements, parts and pieces that you can use, things should you always catch cans or not, all that kind of stuff. If that's interesting, please let me know in the comments. I want to know. All right, so John Burnett, what is up tonight? All Terrain Nation, hey, what's going on? Yeah, a few days left. Hashtag Bronco Week 2022. That's an awesome hashtag. I'll start using that. And speaking of hashtags, the pavement ends now. Thanks for tuning in. Haven't talked to you in a while. Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. And so Instagram. So for the record, we don't have bots. We're not buying fake followers. But every person, to my knowledge, that has signed or subscribed to us is a real human being. And our Instagram account has gone from, I don't know, 800-ish, whatever it was just a few months ago. Now we're at 1252, and we seem to be growing every single day. And we'll talk about that in the future. And if you watch us here and you follow us on Instagram, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And like I said, Gavin and I, we don't take this stuff lightly, do we? It's pretty cool. So what do you have to add? What do you have to add tonight about Supercell East? And hey, I just sent Dave a text there, and David with All Terrain Nation, I think, is last minute invite. We're going to send an invite here and see if he can join us. So we're going to give him a few minutes to get everything ready. What do you have to add about Supercell 2022 based on your one time in 2021?
It is fun. I think we're gonna meet a lot of new people. It's going to be awesome because the first year it was so much fun. I had never even seen a sixth generation
Easier
Ford
said than right.
Bronco. I've only seen the older one, the first, second, like all those. So, and it's gonna be very fun. I am very excited to meet all of you in real life. And yeah.
Yeah, Gavin and I were talking about that. How, isn't it crazy that you seem like you really know someone from all the chit chatting, live streams, and texting and comments and things like that. But I think we have a really good Bronco community, and of course, there's some of us that are closer than others, within our groups, and I think we're gonna see that this week. We're gonna see how it expands and goes from there. Gavin's trying to close down our live stream tonight. Sorry, if you can still see us, we're getting ready to send an invite here. All right, we sent it. So anyway, get back to the technology here. When you're doing a live stream and you're trying to do stuff on the back end, it probably looks very confusing. Anyway, for me, I don't have Becky up here tonight poking on the computer, but I have my main man, Gavin, here. And Gavin, I have to tell you something. Last year, we got this hat here. What does it say on it, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
you know, there's a lot of Sasquatch and a lot of that good stuff. And I don't know if you've seen a couple of our videos. Well, actually, only one video. We have a new mascot now, and we're going to have the stuff ready here for our channel tonight, but we didn't. I found myself in a predicament. So we have a lot to get ready in a couple of days, right? I have an unusually complicated week at work, or 2 days at work. We have about 3 days worth of work to do, and we got actually 1.5 days to do it. So we're going to try to figure out how to do all of that. So I'm kind of run out of a lot of time. So after this, we actually get to go charge up our gimbals, our batteries, our whatever there is. So anyway, payment ends now. Let me see this comment here. This time next month, I'll be in Moab. Wow. Good deal. Payment, you know, I'd love to hear whenever you go. I mean, you know, send us some feedback on that. I'd love to know how it goes. You know, my wife Becky and I are looking to do I'm assuming we get the I'm assuming that we get. Look who's just joined us last minute here. What is up?
What's going on, guys?
Hold on. Check your audio.
Hey, hey.
Hang on. Let's do this here. Let's go to settings here. We're gonna have to. We have this audio thing here. Can you hear us, David?
I hear you fine.
All right, cool. So I have a problem on my end here. Gavin's trying to get me to switch things up. We have a little audio thing on StreamYard here that we're trying to work through. But so you're on the road.
I am on the road. We are going to get some ice cream.
Oh, I knew that's where we were going.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to meet you here in a couple 3 days, I guess. Like 3 days for us.
I know, right? We've
it's gonna be fun. So
long. Just haven't met
what's
in person. So we've been talking all for so long, we just hadn't met in person.
Yeah, and what's kind of we were just talking about. So we already know each other anyway. So the Bronco community, I think how it's growing and building out is pretty cool. So we definitely appreciate all your help in the past and the feedback. But you know, Gavin and I were talking a year ago. We had just posted our first couple of videos. I think we had 2 videos posted on YouTube, and we were going to Supercell because at that point I've only seen 2 Broncos at a dealer parking lot, sort of in that traveling, you know, event that they had. Mm-hmm. And Gavin and I got to go ride in the thing. And David, I saw a post today that you said it was kind of funny. That was, you had a post, it was a picture. This is our build minus the bull bar and the soft top.
Yeah, that was, well, because we were dead set on getting a hard top at the time.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, I was going through some old pictures, looking for something like you were saying with your Instagram, something to repost and get everybody kind of excited about what's happening. And I was like, man, that's literally our build.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, the pavement is now called the Diamond Dave Boyd. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's like an inside thing there, but pretty cool.
Diamond Dave from Van Halen, man.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know the connection with you. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Just got back from OBX and saw 1 2-door. Sorry here. G Willikers. Hey, howdy. So, Dave, you know, we have a lot of the same people that watch our content. And of course, we watch each other's content. So I'm looking forward to doing some stuff with you and other channels coming up. And I know tomorrow night, maybe you can hit on that. But, you know, we have such this cool little community going on here. And Gavin and I were just talking how, you know, how exciting is it? Last year, we got to go riding a Bronco and see all of the colors. I think all but one. Right? What color was missing? Mr.
Lightning blue.
Lightning blue. There he is. He's like the Bronco Rain Man. So there was only one color missing, and that was the lightning blue. So we got to see them all. We got to ride in one. And luckily for us, we had a driver that had a lot of energy. So we got to really experience the Bronco.
Not very good.
So what's that? Uh-oh.
I mean, so Tim from Overlanding for Fun, I guess your wife is asking how is the bathrooms there. So
Oh, the bathroom situation. Yeah.
close to east there. It's walking distance, very close. There is like a kind of a not ranger station, but it's
No,
not,
it's the visitor center.
yeah, it's a visitor center.
Don't tell all of our secrets. We don't. We'll message them that secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. The whole event's great. And so, Dave, have you ever been to a super celebration before last year?
I have not. I think like most people, the Bronco was kind of in everybody's back of the mind. So it was. I don't have an older Bronco, even though out of those vehicles, those are my favorite older SUVs. You really can't find them here. It seems like in Middle Tennessee, unless they're just falling apart, just a rust bucket. And I don't know. But the older I get, the less I want to like. The idea of completely rebuilding a vehicle was appealing. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll just wait. But I'll be honest, I'm more excited to meet Gavin than you, Duane.
Yeah. All right. Well, no. Hey, that's fine. I'll just hang out over in Pigeon Forge at the Dolly Parton stuff going on over there.
Just go over there
or Gatlinburg or wherever it is. So, yeah. Hey, but yeah, it's going to be fun. Gavin's sort of like his own little dude here, man. He's like, when we go somewhere, people are attracted to him and they're like, oh, you're his dad. Gee, thanks. Right.
I saw that with Johnny. Yeah.
What's that?
I said I saw that with Johnny. Yeah, like Gavin was a celebrity to Johnny.
Yeah. Hey,
John. So was Winston.
Yeah, Winston. I'll tell you what. Yeah, everybody over there at Johnny's Car Care Review, they're great. I wish they could make it down for Supercell. That would just sort of complete it right there. Great folks. But so a couple of questions I have is: so are you staying? Well, don't give the address. Are you staying near the event? Because we're staying over in Pigeon Forge this time.
So we're staying, it's technically Sevierville is where we're staying, but we're staying in a cabin, which is about 15 minutes from Townsend, or it's from the visitor center. So we tried to get as close as we could, but we're doing an Airbnb, so you just don't know until you actually kind of get the location. So we are staying in a cabin. Luckily, it was not one that was affected with their recent fires and things like that. So we're about 15 minutes from Townsend, or the place.
Yeah, so because I want to live as long as humanly possible, I don't watch the news. So I didn't know anything about that. And I was watching your live stream a couple of weeks ago, and you had sort of some maps showing where the fires were on there, and I had no idea.
Right.
So I get my news now from All Terrain Nation. How's that?
Wow. We are fake news.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm like, what are they talking about? I saw the map there, and I had the TV muted for a second. I had to make a phone call, so I went back over and unmuted it, and I was like, holy smokes! No pun intended. I didn't know.
Well, and so the reason that I really knew about it is because our schools were on spring break at the time, or they were getting ready to go on spring break. So yeah, they were actually on spring break, and there were plenty of our friends that were like, just got evacuated from Gatlinburg, because that's like the place that people go, like a 3-hour drive from where we are. And so people just go there for a quick weekend or things like that. That's really the only reason why I really knew what was happening with it. Otherwise, I'm like you, I get my news from this one. So however biased it is when he brings it to me, it's kind of what I get.
Yeah. So like I said, we didn't know, but so Gavin and I, we've had this first year experience, and for everyone that's chatting it, thanks for the chats. I do appreciate it. Bless you, son. So we're going to get to your comments in just a couple minutes. So hang in there, because Dave's driving. We're not going to keep him too long here, but
I don't want to ruin your show, basically.
Yeah, you're not. You're the one with like almost 200 people live each week. So I mean, you're. But you've got it down pat. But anyway, so we have one experience. So we're staying in the same hotel as last year because we sort of chickened out with the staying near there. The cabins that we wanted to stay at, I've told you several times, I think that there was a wedding book, so that kind of took that. It booked it before I thought I needed to book for us. So anyway, so we're going to stay over in Pigeon Forge, and we're going to try to, if anyone's staying in Pigeon Forge, let you know now. We're going to, if you follow me on Instagram, we're going to communicate that way really the most down there. We're going to try to meet up at one of my favorite restaurants there on Thursday night. So don't really know the exact time and make sure it's Thursday, but because I really don't know what we're doing there. I know.
Well, sorry. I want to say for anybody that's coming, come hang out with all of us. Like I like to think me and Kelly are pretty approachable. I know you guys seem very approachable, man. Like you were saying about community earlier, man. This is a pretty good community. You know, we kind of have, it seems like a core of friends here that like just want to spread the good gospel of Bronco.
Yeah.
So come hang out with us.
Yeah, I agree. And so, you know, we're going to have the 2 spots for our Broncos. And let me tell you this. So I was washing the green one today, the 22, early this morning before we went off for family stuff. And, it was amazing to think last year at this time, we were getting ready to head there to see these Broncos. And now I'm lucky enough, I'm blessed enough, really say I'm blessed to have 2 of them, and one in a color we didn't even know existed last year, or it actually didn't exist, at least publicly. So
there we are.
I was thinking, what does 12 months means? 12 months means is we went from waiting for an email or waiting for an update or waiting to we have 2 Broncos sitting in the garage, and you're seeing this, you know, people getting more and more and more. So how much 12 months can make is pretty awesome. So, and you have yours, and so it's great.
Well, it's crazy to think about. In 12 months, we went from being able to see Broncos and all these cool colors to suddenly 2 colors disappearing.
Yeah.
two new colors popping up, and you know, all within 12 months.
Well, and some people no closer to getting their Bronco than they were 12 months ago either.
Hey, Tim with Overlanding for Fun asked if you'd get him a chocolate shake while you're out.
It may not be very good by the time you get it.
Don't do that. I think I'd ask you for a coffee one time. We need to figure out how to do this here. But yeah, so you know, this thing's going to be cool. It really is. Gavin and I are looking forward to it. And for those of you who like buffets, I don't know about now, but a year ago, the Shoney's in Pigeon Forge was still open.
Yes.
And he had his first hot fudge cake there from Shoney's.
I've had one before, but just from Shoney's.
Yeah, just from Shoney's though. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've had every kind of sweet there is on this planet, dude. Like today, you're all jacked up on Easter. And happy Easter, everyone. He's all jacked up on the Easter goodies for today.
It's better than Monster.
Yeah. So we have a video. We have a video dropping a little bit later tonight. It's sort of just us looking at some goodies that we got from Ford this week, and then we have a video tomorrow where we actually put on one of those components. We put on one of those parts on one of the Broncos, and it was pretty fun. And then tomorrow morning, if the weather holds out, we have something being done to our Area 51 Bronco that's going to, I think, bring some life out into the paint, and it's going to be good for our channel. So if that happens, we're going to film it, and that video will drop about the time we make it to the visitor center on Wednesday.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been working on a solution to mount our microphone for our GMRS radio, and hopefully I can get that video done tonight so it drops tomorrow. But yeah, so my plan, Duane, I don't know about you, I want to every day just a couple, like, I don't know, quick snippets, or just let everybody see the excitement going on, like Instagram, lots of cool ways to go live there, and just kind of give everybody the experience of it. What's your plans?
So yeah, if we have a good signal, last year was hit and miss. Yeah. So if we have a good signal, we're going to try to do, a couple lives a day, showing everyone what's there, and also trying to build the experience for if you're not there and you wish you would have went, or you're on the fence about it. Maybe next year you want to go because you see some of the cool stuff there.
Right.
I only have 1 year experience there, and it was interesting to see the early Broncos. There's some really cool vehicles there. I saw them. They looked like they were farm fresh, rolled right out of a barn, complete with the rust and everything, and running. And I saw them that were probably better than the day they were built.
Oh, nice.
So there was everything in between the two. So I like that part of it, to go back and look at our heritage. To go back and look at our heritage there. Hey, real quick, while we're talking about, let's look at that wrap there. Check that out.
Here, let's see. Oh, wait, sorry. Wife needs the wallet. Yep. So let's see. We got I wanted to do something fun here. And so we put on the ATN battery, so that was kind of fun. But other than that, it's just a topo. These little Broncos I plan on adding and I've never said this on YouTube, but anytime we do an adventure, I want to add a new little Bronco to the little mountainous terrain. So hopefully one day it'll just be nothing but little Broncos across there, but just topography. And cool. You can see all terrain nature here. Did it in a flat, and I get a lot of comments. Why did you go flat? I like to show like the channel name, but I don't want it to be like so bright that it's annoying. And I like my wraps to be kind of hidden a little bit. So I kind of did it that way to just kind of hide it a little bit.
Yeah. No, I told you before, it looks really good because I was thinking, were you going to outline it and everything else? And I had it in my head that way. And then when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that looks good. So.
Yeah, no, it reflects a little bit. So sometimes it let's see. So sometimes it looks really, really flat and hard to see. But then it gets in a different light, and it just kind of opens up a little bit. Yeah, no.
Hey, well, listen, Dave, I'm going to let you go. Go enjoy that ice cream. Definitely talk to you here in a couple of days. There you go. And look, I appreciate it. I can't wait to meet you and Kelly and the crew there coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, and you're going to be on the show tomorrow, right?
I'm going to be on your show tomorrow night, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Gavin and I think Becky's going to be in as well.
Oh, nice. That's going to be a good time. And I can't wait to see everybody and meet Gavin. Duane, I don't care about meeting Duane. It's Gavin that's the real celebrity here. So,
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. All right.
All right, peace, everybody.
All right. See you, man. Bye. All right. So that was pretty cool. So thanks, Dave, for showing up for that. And let's go back through some of the comments here. So thanks for all the comments. I do appreciate that. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. What happened to Kyle? Kyle's not going to be able to make it?
Nope. Watch.
Going to miss Supercell. Yeah. I hear you. Kyle was going to be, maybe next year, right? Hey, Nick, how are you? Hello, everyone. And Tim, you're there again. Can you get me a chocolate shake? Yeah, we saw all that. Cool. And Gavin done commented on a lot of these. Happy Easter to you as well, Nick, and everyone else. John Burnett, yes, I'm getting desert sand that's exclusive to the Everglades. Yeah, so the Everglades is really cool, and I can't wait to see one. Hopefully, we get to see one in Supercell, Gavin.
I hope that we get to see a raptor and an Everglades.
Yeah, well, we're going to see a raptor coming up in our area really soon. Well, I guess maybe June or so. What you got going on, babe? Did you lose audio?
No, I just kind of tripped over it.
All right. So, yeah, I can't wait to see the Everglades. That's going to be awesome. Dirk Connor, hey, how are you? What did you miss? Not a whole lot. We went live there. Dave and Kelly joined us. Pretty cool. Talk a little bit about Super Celebration East. That's what we're talking about tonight. Gavin and I, I'm going to go back and forth a little bit with you if you can kind of remember some of this, including this hat I have on, by the way. If you've noticed, I'm not like the ultimate Bigfoot fan. I actually thought it was cool, though.
Got this at AutoZone.
Yeah, AutoZone has these Bronco hats over here if you're interested in it.
Oh, speaking of Easter, here's one of the things I got.
Oh, yeah, PlayStation stuff. Let's see. Yep. Bronco 78. So I'm reading Bronco 78's comment here. Y'all going to load us up with videos at Supercell. They have to go. Yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of them. And Bronco 78, you're going to be there. I can't wait to meet you. Definitely going to have a lot of videos coming out. So, last year was the first for Gavin and I. We were kind of filming everything that moved. And this year we sort of have more of a mission. We kind of, Bronco 78 said he wants his cone dip. Yeah, sorry, I'm going through them. Yeah, and All Terrain Nation, thank you. Definitely, anytime you want to join in, you have something to say, you're always welcome here for sure. Let's see here. You'll see both the Supercell. So, all right, cool. So anyway, last year we had this cool event where I think we ate at a restaurant. Someone told us Wares Valley Road, maybe it was, but it's the road that connects Townsend to Pigeon Forge. Kind of goes over the mountains there. We stopped at a store in there. You remember the floors in that place? What do you remember about them?
They were either like kind of creaky or they were kind of soft.
Kind of creaky? Yeah, but they were designed that way. So we're not knocking the place. It was really cool. It was supposed to be like an old store. And when you walked in, you heard the floors creak and some uneven floors in there. But believe it or not, it was really a cool place. They had some great stuff. And I got this hat there.
Yes.
and I don't know why, but I liked it. I bought it, and I wear it all the time, don't I?
Mhm.
You've seen it on this live stream probably, I don't know what,
Most of the time.
20 times or so. I don't know.
More
But
than that.
so the restaurants there is really cool. And, that whole area there, I could literally move to that general area. It's a really cool place. A lot of nice houses, nice cabins, just a great feeling place. Now, I was only there for almost a week, so I get it, but I'm pretty good with real estate. So whenever I see something like that, my mind just starts going. And yeah, that's a place I think is probably pretty hot. And I haven't checked all the numbers on it, but I can guarantee you the real estate there is slim pickings like everywhere else. Finally got an email of my window sticker. The day is getting closer. 4-door Badlands hardtop. Cool. I love Dr. Pepper 11. Thanks for joining in, by the way. And congratulations on that. That is going to be a cool ride. I don't know how many they'll end up building of the Everglades. And also out of the Everglades being built, what do you think will be the most popular color? So we have
Desert
eruption
sand.
green, desert sand, and I think there's black, Area 51, maybe another color. I'm drawing a blank. I actually have that list right over there.
And on the Raptor, it's easily going to be code red or code orange. Whatever. it is.
Look, Dave and Kelly are doing your job for you. What does
I
that
know.
say?
I know, I saw that.
Go ahead and say
Be
it
sure
then.
to
What
smash
should
the
everyone
like button for Gavin.
Yeah, definitely hit that. Yeah, definitely hit that like button for us if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to grow our channel. I've had a rough few weeks, so we've kind of cut back on some of the videos that we're doing, but we're getting back to normal. And so we're kind of getting back and getting some stuff filmed. We actually filmed a video yesterday that'll drop tonight, a little bit later after the show. I was trying to do it before the show, ran out of time. And then we have one tomorrow, and I guess we'll have one on Tuesday. And we definitely, I say definitely, if tomorrow's project on the 21 Area 51 Bronco goes, that video will drop on Wednesday around noon when we're there. So it's going to be pretty cool. G. Willikers, I don't think Everglades would have made a difference. Bronco Water or Oh wow. Do I need to? Okay, so it just depends. Now, Tim with Overlanding for Fun said, do you need to bring cash in lieu of plastic? So obviously, wherever I go, I take. Should I say that out loud? I'll take both. But I do. Yeah, at that event, I will have both. And let's see. So last year there was some really cool stuff. I wanted this old Broncos, an early Bronco grill. And so right when we got there, I saw it and I said, Gavin, we really need that. And of course, that's a cash only situation there with the swap meet type stuff. And we waited. We were going to get it the next day. It was gone. So if I see an old rusty Bronco grill there, I'm getting it. But to answer your question, I would say that some of the vendors are going to have, the means to swipe a card, providing that they have a good signal.
And then Bronco Nation does.
Yep, Bronco Nation does, and at least they did last year.
Yeah.
And then some of the smaller vendors would be probably maybe cash. But I would say both, right? Bring both, and just in case, who knows? Yeah, and I love Dr. Pepper 11. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, Gavin seems to get all the attention here. I'm just sort of the Are you the host and I'm the co-host? Because if that's the case, you need to do more talking.
Well, you take up all the time talking, so I really don't have a chance.
That's right. So Bronco 78 had a good comment. Probably a lot of cash only deal. Yeah. So if you're there, you're at the swap meet, there's something that you want, cash talks, right? But like I said, we had a really good time last year. There was, I've been to a lot of car shows in the past. Oh, by the way, All Terrain Nation saying they will take cash and card. Wink, wink. So there you go. So hint, hint, you're going to need to save some money. So actually just start at All Terrain Nation's tent there.
Yeah, just go straight there.
And then if you have any money left, you can go spend it somewhere else. But
And we're
All right,
not
Dave.
de-voting anyone,
No,
knocking
that's-
anyone off the train.
Yeah, no.
We're just promoting.
Actually, we were there last. Remember, it rained for like I won't
Most
say
of
a
the time.
lot of the event, but it did rain at least half the time we were there.
Yeah.
So
It was
wasn't.
just wet, cold, moist, rainy.
Thank you, David, for that. All Terrain Nation, Dave and Kelly, thank you so much for that. That 499 days away. Help us show. Love to. Yeah, and I definitely appreciate it. So, a year ago, I think we had 2 videos out, and I think we've done some really good filming. I know Gavin has really, come alive with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it excites me. I will tell you publicly in front of everyone live. It excites me that you genuinely love the Bronco.
Yeah.
And
look forward to some, or what I think would be some better camera angles than we did last time, because I'm a lot more experienced with the GoPro.
Yeah, Gavin's gotten pretty good with the GoPro. I'll say.
Yeah, you're the phone and then 50, and I'm all the GoPro. No GoPro for you. You have 2. I have 1. Okay, so I keep GoPro and you keep the other stuff.
Yeah, so
that's how that's gonna work.
So I'll tell you, we are working on, and it's no secret. I'm sure you'll see 100 of these videos, but we're working on a road to Supercell 22. And
it's gonna be real fun.
Yeah, so Gavin is going to roll most of that footage for that. That's going to be fun from the GoPro.
Yeah.
And do we end up with 2 GoPros? I don't know.
And should we tell them the plan that I'm going to be?
You're whispering on a live mic. What are you saying?
So are we going to tell them that I'm riding with them?
Oh yeah, you go ahead and tell them. I don't care.
Yeah, so I'm going to be riding with my mom the first half, because we have to leave at 2 a.m. and she's not used to that.
Yeah.
So I might have to keep her awake.
What are you going to sing in the back seat, just for 3 hours?
Probably just get some Sandman or something, just putting full blast on the radio.
Yeah, now listen to this.
Turn it off.
Listen, so this guy right here listens to Metallica when he's taking a shower
Not
or
only
cleaning
that,
his room. I mean, other stuff.
Kenny Loggins.
He's an old soul.
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard. I'm telling you, he's an old soul.
Bon Jovi. I love him.
Yeah. So Bronco 78 said I'll be looking at the 78, 79 Bronco deals. Yep. I agree. I mean, that, of course, that's your ride there. And I love the late model Broncos, the early Broncos as well. Yep. And may have a couple of parts to sell. So there's a lot of that moving around. I didn't think that it would be that big of a deal, right? I saw that the early Bronco grill, and it was rusted up really bad. You could not fix it to reuse it, at least if you're going for that restored look, concourse look, or even really drivability. Yeah. I was looking for it for wall art, and well, someone else probably thought the same thing.
And guys, it might be like, oh, the event might be fun, but the drive there, especially since it's like an 8-hour one from here, there and back.
8 hours to 15 minutes, yeah.
So you might think, oh, it's gonna be real boring, none of that stuff, and then when you get there, it'll be fun. But like, I just looked out the window most of the time, because either he wouldn't give me his phone, or my Switch was dead and charging.
Yeah, right.
So, because I only had the Switch, I didn't have an iPad, Chromebook, or anything.
Wait a minute. Tell them how I kept the trip exciting. Yeah, it has something to do with gas in the gas tank.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. So, when we were about, did you say, what did you say, about halfway there?
No, we were on 81. We had just passed in, we were just either getting ready to go over into Tennessee. No, we were in Tennessee on 81.
Yeah. We just crossed the line maybe 5-10 minutes ago. So, there was a gas station. We needed gas desperately. And we were running 0 miles to empty, basically not even engine. Basically, we had no gas, just rolling off the off-ramp into a gas station. We were at 0 miles to empty, so that was a big thing. And then this time we need to bring gas cans just in case.
So, yeah,
I found those, the colored ones that you can order that have the color of your Bronco.
Yeah.
We need those.
what do you say to Mr. Burnett there?
Thank you very much.
John Burnett, thank you. That 1999 super chat, we greatly appreciate it. That does a lot for our channel, and we thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, and John Burnett, if there is an Everglades, which I'm predicting there will be, because that's like they had last year they had the Bronco because it was a Bronco event.
They had the 2 doors, 4 doors.
I'm predicting that they will have the Everglades, and if they do, I will be shooting a lot of footage of that. And if they have the Raptor, I'm going to be very excited for that. I will be shooting a bunch of footage of that.
Yeah. So yeah, and John, by the way, we do have a video. I was trying to get it done this week, but it's going to be the week, probably next week or the week after, probably in 2 weeks, about snorkel technology and how cool is the snorkel, and some people like it, some people hate it. I think it's a neat addition to the Bronco trim. I don't know. I think if I was a purist, a Bronco purist, I wouldn't know how to treat it, but I really don't care. I like all the trims because I know, the more trims that there are and the more features that there are, the more the Bronco brand's going to grow. So I get why the multiple trims are there. But the snorkel technology and how those snorkels work, it's really cool. And you start researching that, and a lot in South Africa, Australia. I mean, there's tons of videos out of Australia because of the dust component, not necessarily for water. But I will say this, and I want to look at one because if you look at the airbox, just FYI, the airbox on a 6th gen Bronco is not waterproof. I guess it's water resistant, meaning that there is a drain hole in the bottom. If you ever get water in, it's going to drain out, providing that hole is free and clear. I did a videos here on my channel about checking the air filter in my 22, our green Bronco, when we went to the Outer Banks. We didn't do anything too crazy. However, the first of the 2 times that we went, there was a lot of winds, like 35, 40 mile per hour winds. So we had dust airborne. We had dust flying everywhere. I was curious to know how much of that did we draw into the filter and the filter box. Pleasantly, or I was pleasantly surprised, I should say, that there wasn't a lot there, but there was a lot in the air. So I was super excited about that. But how does the snorkel work? The technology between which way is it facing? How often should you switch it? When should you switch it? And a critical component that I know in airflow in the mechanical design, that if they added, would it make a difference in some of the sound? Why is it on the 2.3 and not the 2.7? Speculation at this point. Ford knows, but I think we speculate on why. And that video is going to be coming out probably in 2 weeks now. So stay up for that. Definitely, I want to do a review. We have a review video that we're working on for the Everglades, but I think it would be really cool if we could do that review with an Everglades there.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see one. So Bronco 78 had a comment. Let's go back to that. Take in the sights on the way there. Probably the most important statement tonight so far.
Those are back to that topic. Yes, I'm going to be riding with my mom half of the time, like I said, to keep her awake. And then about halfway there, when we are stopping for breakfast, I will ride about it's about a half, about the other half with my dad. So that way, because when we get there, we're not going to the hotel first or any of that. We're just going straight to the event like last time. And I have to be in my dad's car because it has all the filming stuff, all the important stuff that we need. So when we're going in there, I need to be filming because last time we weren't.
I would say the important stuff's going to be in the other Bronco, you and your mom.
Well, not all the filming stuff.
That's right. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So and it's more than halfway. We're going to stop in Tennessee there because we're leaving at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's going to be.
Last time we left at like 3:30.
Yeah, we left a little bit later.
And I forgot my little puppet that I named for a school project like 10 minutes away.
Let's talk a little bit about our trip route. So last time when we're in southeastern Virginia, so we the fastest route, not the shortest mileage, but the fastest in time is 64 to 81 all the way down into Tennessee. Well, I hear, and we had a friend tell us not too long ago, they're doing a lot of road work on 81. And I don't know if they're doing it during the day, at night, or whatever, but that kind of bugs me. So we're actually going through North Carolina this time, which is the way we came back. Overlanding for fun since 2 a.m. is crazy talk.
Last time it was later. We left around 3:30.
In a perfect world, we would leave at sometime midday Tuesday, right? And just get there late and show up early Wednesday. Well, unfortunately, I literally have one, of a week starting tomorrow morning early, and we've got to get it all done in literally a day and a half. So,
And I have school.
and Gavin has school.
I mean,
They want him out all week, right?
I'd rather not be there.
Gavin goes to a really great school,
Yes,
and they have a
yes.
lot. He gets to miss some of it, and they have a good curriculum there that he gets
Yeah.
to. You still have to do your homework. You just
Oh,
have to
yeah.
do it from a hotel in Pigeon
Oh,
Forge.
and I'm gonna do as much as I can
You're
in
not-
the car.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's what you need to do on the way there.
Yeah, most of it in the car.
All right, so getting back to the
Because I have
route.
8 hours of straight stuff.
So we're going through North Carolina this time, and just to avoid the 81, because we don't want to sit in traffic, if we can help it. So it ought to be pretty cool, and that's the way we came back. Remember the fires that were there,
Yeah.
talking about fires earlier. There was some over in North Carolina. Remember, it was up like the top of the mountain on the left hand side,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there was a
and
real
then we
big
thought we
fire.
saw a tornado.
Oh yeah, but it was just a big smoke cloud from like a paper plane or something.
Yeah. So we were coming out of the trees, and it was a little, stormy, right? And so
Oh
there
yeah,
was a lot of low
raining,
clouds.
real foggy.
There was this
gray.
really thick cloud coming right across the road in front of it. Well, it looked like it was coming across the road, but it was actually on the edge of the road. And I just knew it was a funnel cloud. And I'm thinking, what do I? So, cars all around you. Well, it turns out it was some type of factory just off the interstate, and it was a lot of this white steam coming out, but it looked just like a tornado.
Oh.
So it was pretty cool. Andrea, thank you so much. I appreciate heading out Tuesday, see you Wednesday. We'll definitely be there Wednesday, probably noonish or right before noon, I should say. I want to give us enough time to get there in case we leave at 3 and not 2, like I want to leave. But
Dad, you wake me up at 1, and I'm going to bed at 6 or 7.
yeah. So Gavin and I, if you're just joining us, I appreciate. We have 26 watching right now. Please hit that like button, and even share it with some of your friends if you want to. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely appreciate that. But Andrea, thank you for that 1999 super chat. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Andrea's a member of Virginia Broncos as well on Facebook. Check us out if you'd like. Go to Virginia. Go to Facebook and Virginia Broncos, and you have to request to join. If you have a Bronco, you have one on order, definitely hit us up. And all Broncos.
Doesn't matter if it's.
Doesn't matter what type of Bronco. New, old, sport,
Bronco.
full, 2-door, 4.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If you have a Bronco, definitely join us. Check us out. But thank you, Andrea, for that. I definitely appreciate that. Can't wait to meet you, by the way. I have no idea where we'll be. Did you see? Well, you didn't see the email. Did I tell you about the email where you have an option if you're in a 6th-gen Bronco, you can park with the Bronco Nation and the Ford Broncos.
No,
They have sort of a corral for that.
I did not hear that.
So sorry I didn't tell you. Now you do. So hopefully that won't be too full by the time we get there. But
And can we tell them that we might have a tent there?
a what?
A tent?
Oh, we're gonna have a tent. Yeah, we're gonna have a tent there. Every when you get a space, you have room for a tent. So we're definitely going to take we're only going to take one, even though we have 2 spots. We're going to take one tent. That's all we need.
Yeah, aren't we going to put it next to the blue one?
We're going to put it however we need to. When we get there, we'll figure it all out. But the first day is going to be awkward because we're going to have all the luggage with us.
Yeah.
Because we're rolling into Townsend and not going to the hotel
Yeah,
first.
if the weather is nice enough, and it's not like cold, rainy, wet, all that stuff. It's supposed to be around 80 and sunny and 0% chance the first day, then like 10 the next 2 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we might take the doors off for like display. We might take the doors off and put the top all the way back. Well, the first day we will not be opening the swing gate on either one of them for display because all of our luggage is in there and it will just not look as cool.
Yeah, very good, man. You've got this all figured out. See, Gavin is like, he's a thinker. He gets it all figured out. But that's,
I brought that up.
yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So,
Mhm.
yeah, but we'll be there. So definitely Thursday, Friday, and then we'll be heading out on Saturday. So we're going to stop in Saturday as well. And so we'll just leave from the event Saturday. So it's going to be fun. And we definitely have to take Gavin on some stuff. We're going to do some fun stuff over in Pigeon Forge. And if you're staying in Pigeon Forge and Thursday night after the event's closed, we're going to be at a restaurant there. We'll be, announcing if anybody wants to come over, let's, grab some dinner or whatever. It's going to be fun.
That'd be fun. We could all have.
I don't expect you to drive over from Townsend because that is a long haul late at night. However, it's not that long, 35 minutes, but
It did not feel like it does not feel like 30 minutes
Well-
from where we are staying, right next to the local goat. It does not feel that long. It feels like 10 minutes at the most. Because you're either just looking out the window, because there's zip lining, there's cabins, there's ATV rental, there's a side-by-side rental. I forgot what they're called, like ATZ or something. Like, those ones that it's like kind of like a really oversized go-kart.
oh, the razors and stuff.
Yeah, it's like one of the razors.
Yeah. So Bronco 78 said Georgia Bronco Club has enough parking reserved for 100 Broncos. That's pretty strong there. That is awesome. Yeah, like I said, can't wait to meet you and check out your Bronco as well. Tim says, does it feel like 30 minutes coming from the guy not driving the Bronco? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, so that's right. Gavin was too busy looking at the window. We did pass the place where you can do some gold, panning for gold. Do you remember that? The place on the right hand side?
Yeah, and there's a newly built roller coaster, so somewhat roller coaster right next to the local goat. So I will definitely be trying that out. And there's these cool roller coasters. I forgot what they're called, but they're like self-propelled, no like chain links. I mean, there might be to get some speed, but everything else is like gravity. It's kind of like an appline slide, but those kind of have throttle control. So,
how do you know that?
I've watched videos on it.
YouTube.
Yeah. So you're just going through a track like through the mountains, and it's really cool. And I didn't go on it. I've only seen it when we were driving.
Yeah, it is pretty good. There's a couple museums there. So so when we get there, we're going to figure out, because we really don't know what's going on. We wanted to do and I say wanted to, we still want to, it's called the Ghost Town or the Abandoned Town Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Or the ride or trail or whatever they call it. But, so when we get there, we're trying to figure all of that out. And, but that would be fun to be able to do that. But there is some stuff to do outside the event as well. And because Gavin is his age, he needs to do other stuff than the Bronco stuff. So we'll be heading out, probably when the gates close around 6 and then, heading on over. So we'll go from there. Yeah, we have about another 10 minutes. We'll be good to go. John Burnett, whitewater rafting. Yeah, we were looking last year at something to do on a rain day when we didn't think we were going. You remember the morning we had all the frost there?
Yeah, that was a lot of. We had to wait because we were in the Ford Explorer last time, so we had to wait a pretty long time, like 10, 15 minutes for all the frost.
Not the frost off.
Yeah. And by the way, something that just happened, not just, back in this last year, if you didn't see me for a couple hours, that's because I was in the car sleeping because my legs hurt or I was just so tired. Because I couldn't sleep in the car because it was like just constant bumping because roads here in Virginia need to be repaved. Let's just say that.
Oh, look at here. Let's see. So John Purdett said whitewater rafting there as well. We talked about that. Turtle Hermit, haven't been there to Tennessee since '05. It was 110 degrees the whole time. Well, actually, I looked at the weather today, and unless something changes, it's supposed to be in the 70s and like around 80, 81. Partly cloudy to sunny. So maybe partly cloudy and sunny a couple of days.
Yeah.
That's, hey, they're not calling for cold and they're not calling for rain. I am up for that.
And Bronco 78, if you are doing the Ghost Town ride, and we are, I think it's like a drive-through, right?
Yeah, you're just cruising through the trail.
Yeah. We should, and if any of our other Bronco friends are going to the thing, we should all meet up, and then we should just go in at once, and then we're all in there, and then there's just gonna be like that one Jeep, like, really?
Yeah, I told you
the whole group.
Also, they need to go on vacation next week, so they don't
feel
that.
Like if you live around Townsend, just go on vacation. This week.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So I like the old abandoned stuff. I think Gavin and I have a couple of trips planned for the summer where we're going to go to some abandoned places here in Virginia.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Bronco content related, getting there in a Bronco and with the Bronco in the background, but also filming that. It's going to be pretty cool. Mobile Motto, what is up, my friend? Better late than never. I'm just glad you showed up. Let's see. My dealer has a black 2-door Big Bend manual for $37,000. That was an order that was refused. Huh. Okay. What have you seen some of the prices coming down, by the way, at the dealers? I don't know if is that happening yet. I don't really know. So, yeah. Cades Cove. I've heard about Cades Cove Bronco 78, and I need to look into it a little bit further. Like I said, I had planned on 2 weeks ago really diving deep about Townsend. I know a little bit, just enough to get me around there. But I wanted to start learning some of the places that are within driving. A few hours, not even a few hours, like maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes there, and then do a trail, do some event, and then come back to wherever you're staying. So it feels safe to do it in a day. I really didn't get a chance to do that though. So what are you looking for?
And Bronco 78, what is Cades Cove? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Cades Cove. We'll look it up tonight. I'll show you. So it's near Townsend. He can probably tell us better, but it's near Townsend, and it's a really cool. I think there's a lot to do there as well. Emily, overlanding for fun. Tim, Emily wants to go to Ghost Town Drive. Yeah, definitely. We should all do that. And think about the video content there. That would be really cool. And of course, me being the real estate nerd, I'll be checking out the structures probably more than to drive there. But from what I understand, and I'm probably wrong on most of this, but it was like a resort type community, and for whatever reason it closed. I didn't read that article obviously to the end, but it's more like resort type stuff. Let's see.
Welcome, Flo, by the way, and welcome
F2F Terrain. Welcome. Yeah, Mobile Motto said, not sure if there was an admin on it or not. Yeah. So some of the Broncos, the refusal on some of them, you have to figure Ford did really good on their advertisement. There's actually something in advertisement called, I think the sleeper type thing. And if you think about it, like Gavin and I want to go hang out and spend all kinds of cool time this summer. So we were thinking about this a couple of years ago. It's just the Bronco made sense. So you could see yourself in the Bronco going to do what you wanted to do. Gavin and I hanging out, say in the mountains, going camping or going fishing off the beaten path or whatever. And the Bronco sort of fit that. So the marketing behind that was super, super, super great.
Or shall we say super sell?
Super sell East 2022. Great. But no, it was fun. But anyway, so, the whole Bronco thing, I want it to keep going, the interest to keep going. But my point to that is some people bought it because it was the latest, greatest thing or ordered one. But then when it comes in, if gas prices are higher, maybe there's some uncertainty and stuff going on. They're going to back out because to them it was cool, but it was another vehicle. For us, it's part of a lifestyle, right? Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah.
Is that too strong of a statement?
No.
Yeah, and let's go back to some of the comments here. Let's see. Hey, Flo, how are you? Thanks for joining in. I'm thinking of dropping out of Bronco. Yeah. Elaborate on that, Flo.
Like
Bronco 78, lots of historic buildings there. Yep, I agree.
like dropping out the hobby, kind of, or just dropping your
Or the
order?
interest.
Yeah, the interest, or like dropping your order.
David said Windrock's where we need to hang out. Yeah, I actually saw a video. I don't know if it was your video or not. Taking some people over a little bridge, like a kind of a makeshift bridge there. Was somewhere in Tennessee. Well, I think it was in Tennessee. Is there an old bus there or an old train car somewhere in the woods? Something like, is that Windrock? I can't remember. Okay, yeah, Windrock would definitely be cool. Let's see, they refused the one I mentioned. Mobile Motto said they refused the one I mentioned because of reserved and the order rapid red. It was discontinued, so Ford painted black. Gotcha. Yep. So yeah, so I saw this. It was this old train car, I think it was there at Windrock's. Pretty cool. We're definitely, Gavin and I are definitely into the discovery of stuff like that. So if we can ever check out legally, of course, an abandoned property or something like that, we're all in for that for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. So, all right, let me ask you a question, Gavin. So, there was a couple of days that we went to we went to that one restaurant. You remember that one restaurant where there was a gift store on one side and a restaurant on the other?
By the way,
Urban Exploration, Mobile Motto. That's it. Yep.
By Offering, by Kelly, by just the whole ATN crew, because
we'll be here tomorrow night.
I will definitely be here.
Yep, definitely ready to go, and Becky as well. So for those of you who join Dave on his channel, if you're just joining us tonight, you'll definitely see my better half tomorrow night, and she is excited to go on this trip. At first, I think she was going because we needed a driver for the second Bronco because little man here can't quite do that yet.
I mean, I could, but it wouldn't really be legal.
But now she's excited. Now she's adding the input. She's saying, "Hey, let's do this. Let's go here. Let's." So I was like, "Cool." So now she's really into it now.
And I'm very glad that our hotel has a pool. We're staying in the one that we stayed in last time, and I love the pool. It was nice.
Yeah, Mobile, you're driving your V10 370 miles back north working. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I don't know what you do, but
what car is it? Like
V10?
Or like what car is it?
Or truck. Or maybe excursion, or I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, comment what type of car, or just comment the car name.
F2F Terrain says, or we're staying at the Wilderness in the Smokies. F250. There you go. So I wanted to stay. We want to stay in this cabin last year, and so I was looking up the reviews. Person said it's great. We loved it. It was clean. Everything was in order, like everything. But the last comment got it. It said the bears clawing on the house, or the bears outside the house at night was a little unbearable, is what they said. I was thinking, Gavin and I there, I don't know if Gavin do well with bears outside the house.
Heck yeah.
You would be up for that, or what?
I just grab a flashlight and just look at them through the window.
You know what I wish I had? I wish I had our mascot picture uploaded here on StreamYard tonight. I don't have that yet. So we do actually have a mascot, by the way, if you can believe it. You want to pull it up? Go to Files. Yeah, go to Files, pick it up. So anyway, Supercell East was fun for us last year. We got to go. We went. We saw the Bronco. We rode in the Bronco. We had a great time. We rode in the Bronco Sports. Got to see it, meet a lot of people, a lot of that we're going to meet this weekend. We've met since then online, and we're definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be great. We get to go do some stuff here with Little Man outside of that in Pigeon Forge. If you're staying in Pigeon Forge or near there, probably, unless there's a trip scheduled, that Thursday night is going to be fun. All right, here comes the dog. We either have a dog or a cat in our
Where's
live streams as well. And it was just a really good time. I got to tell you, for that family time, life is for the living for sure. And if you're watching on Life is for the Living Facebook page, this is part of why we're broadcasting on this page here, is because getting out and doing that fun stuff. It's what life's all about, right? Because if you wake up, you go to work, you come home, you do the same thing every single day. That's not really living, right? So going out of town for this week, seeing a lot of cool people, cool places, meeting a lot of folks that we've sort of met, but not in person. That's what life's about, right? It's going to be fun. Let's see here. What do we got?
Everybody, good news. Dave from Alternate Nation just texted us on the group chat saying both the Raptor and the Everglades will be at East.
Yeah, and that is going to be so awesome. So if you cannot make it, you can watch Bronco Wild Outdoors, All Terrain Nation, and Overlanding for Fun for sure, because at least, and maybe some others in our group that, in the group of the Bronco stuff, but there's definitely going to be a lot of content out there. I mean, whoever's going to be there, right, with a YouTube channel is going to be filming this and putting it out there. So I think it's going to be very, very, very cool to see some of this stuff. What are you looking at here?
Where is Files? I do not know.
It's over here on the left somewhere. Oh, you're on the wrong. Look, it's going to be right over here. There you go. Boom. So hold on before you show that. Bronco 78 says, yes, it happens. I'm glad you got to be home with the family. It looks like spend Easter with the whole family for the first time since 2018. And that makes it worth it. So good for you. I'm glad you got to do that. Let's see. Dirk Connor driving over for the day Friday from Asheville. Hope to see you guys there. We will definitely be there. We'll be there all day Friday. Definitely look us up. And let's see. Are you planning on spending all week there? Plan to go on Friday. So we're F2F Terrain. We are showing up late Wednesday morning. So, 10 to 12, somewhere in there. Depends on how long we stay at the Cracker Barrel or wherever Gavin wants to eat. But we'll be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're actually going to go back, I guess, Saturday morning and then leave from there and start heading home Saturday afternoon. So it's going to be definitely a long and crazy week. Let's see. Bronco 78 will be there from Wednesday to Sunday. Yep, we're splitting out Saturday afternoon. I think I might have a surprise for you guys for Sunday if we don't make it all the way back where we can stay. My Warren 8000 winter arrives this week. Oh, yeah, Mobile Motto. I remember him talking about this. Also trucks, equipment, trailer. Sorry, I'm trying to read this here. Mobile Motto said, my Warren M8000 winch arrives this week. Shares across all the trucks and the equipment trailer. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get your Bronco, man. You're going to love this thing. Let's see, land between the lakes, Tennessee, Kentucky state line. Yeah, there's a lot of those places that I think Gavin and I are going to get to experience. So this year we're concentrating on as many places as we can get to in the Virginia mountains, right? Mm-hmm. We have the Hatfield and Mccoy trails that we're going to try to go do our four-wheelers. And we have, let's see, another place Hedda Trail, southwestern Virginia. Mm-hmm. There's a place we're going to go out there and we're going to do some filming there. Really, the Bronco content is getting there in the Bronco. The rest is kind of using their equipment and doing their trails, and there's a lot of trails. But the Hatfield McCoys is somewhere that we're going to go. And, of course, we have to take the truck for that and haul the trailer with all the stuff in there. But we're definitely doing that this summer as well. You're like in deep thought there. What are you looking at? And, Dave, if you're watching this right now, Gavin's the one texting you, not me. So I hope he if there's any spell check involved, it's not me. Let's see. We're leaving Sunday morning. Headed back to Indiana. Gotcha. Yeah. So Tim, good for you. You get to stay that extra day. We are coming back on. Like I said, leaving sometime later Saturday. Have to get back to reality. So let's see. I can't pick up and drive it home. Yeah, I hear you. Mobile motto is. I'll tell you one thing about the Bronco too. Yeah, we're getting ready to go here because Mr. Gavin has got to get ready for school. So on the Bronco thing, I don't know if I've ever. It's like when you get a new vehicle, it's cool, you like it, you drive it, it's fun and all that good stuff. It starts to maybe lose some of that luster. The Bronco is genuinely the first vehicle that I've ever driven that each time I drive it, it just seems a little more cool, if that makes any sense, right? So, what do you think about? We drove the Area 51. What are you doing, man?
On the fly.
Yeah, yeah, we have a little fly now out there. What did you think about driving the Area 51 yesterday with the top down?
Fun.
And what we've only had one, and we didn't have a real issue. The only time we thought we were going to have an issue with that Bronco was when we were on the bridge, Tom. So,
Oh Lord!
so we had the top, sort of that first position folded back. Still had the windows in the back, and we were driving across a bridge, and we had probably 40-mile-per-hour gusts,
40 or 50.
maybe 50.
Probably 50.
And we have salt spray coming up. What's Gavin will tell you, I just totally freak out
Oh
about.
Lord! Goes across the bridge once, comes back. Have to wash the whole thing because
Yeah.
all the salt on it.
Yeah. But we had air getting, of course, we rolled the windows up, had them down. It didn't matter. We had air. It looked like it was going to blow the windows out of the side. It was bad, but we made it through there, made it to the other side. It was no big deal.
And
Then
on the way back, we had to put it down.
Yeah, we put the top down. It was just way too windy. So I figure somewhere around 50 miles per hour. Yeah, keep the top up. Let's see. We're at it. Let's see. Volvo and Mustang were like that, always trouble. I hear you. Cool. Looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, Bronco 78 is going to be fun. We're going to be there. It's going to be cool. So, look, if you're watching this right now, if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you're watching and haven't subscribed, we have a lot of great content coming up. If the Everglades is going to be, Dave said it's going to be there, and the Bronco Raptor, that is going to be super, super cool. So, that ought to get everybody excited, right? Mm-hmm. So there's been a lot of content there, and hopefully we'll get to find out some new stuff. There's a lot of stuff on the Everglades that I want to discover. Gavin's getting ready to show you something here, by the way. Hang tight 1 second. And that's how is the ducting for the Snorkel tied into the airbox? Did they change anything with the airbox, or did they run it through the opening that is just forward of the airbox on the passenger side as well? I'm just curious, just kind of, that kind of stuff. And on the Bronco Raptor, I'm going to look for an oil catch can. If it's the paperwork that we have sitting right over here, Ford says it's direct injection. If the 2.7 is dual injection, and that extra spray in the intake helps to keep that intake valves cool and keep some of that carbon washed off. Well, direct injection is more susceptible to carbon buildup. So in that engine, with that performance, if it's only direct injection, I would bet to say we have an oil catch can from the factory, but time will tell. We'll see. What do you got there? Why don't you go ahead and show everyone? Now, this is going to be kind of weird, by the way. I didn't have time to upload it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, you hold it back here. Actually, I tell you.
Real quick.
Huh?
Might have to turn the light off because it's that light that's giving.
So I'll tell you what you do. So in our intro and our outro of a video that we uploaded about the air filter, how much sand, I think the title says how much sand is in the air filter of our Bronco.
There you go. That's a little bit of it.
Yeah, you'll see our new mascot in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and our mascots in there, and also in a video that's dropping tonight after our show. I don't know exactly when. I have to upload it. Honestly, it's almost ready, but we're going to upload it. And that video is just Gavin and I kind of going some of the goodies that we got last minute, and then we have a video dropping tomorrow of where we actually put some of these goodies on the 22 Bronco.
Oh, and that will be
Don't whisper because you have a loud mic.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead and tell. Hey, let's go through some of this right here. We're gonna have to wrap it up for tonight. I appreciate you watching this long. We're getting ready to wrap this up. Let's go. Let's see. Bronco 78 said, looking forward to meeting everybody there. Way too much power for the chassis and very competitive with everything. That's Mobile Motto. Hey, Mobile, thanks for tuning in, by the way. I appreciate you. F2F Train said, are you guys spending the 75 to part? The Bronco in the field. Yes, so we've already paid, you know, our reservation fee for both Broncos, so we're definitely there. May have to pull the top off for a while. Bronco 78 said may have to pull the top off for a while. The weather's nice. The weather's supposed to be really nice if nothing changes in the forecast. Terrence Mooney, what's up, my friend? How are you? Yeah. So yeah, the Bronco Super Celebration East is going to have a lot of great content. We're going to have a lot of great filming from there and also from around there, maybe some different spots around there. So we sort of have, you know, in our Bronco, in our outdoors world, like what are you doing outside the Bronco? Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we seeing? There's going to be a little bit of that in there as well. But the main content, of course, is what's new with the Bronco, what's new for 22, and what's new at Supercell East. So it's going to be a great time. Look forward to seeing everyone. And Gavin, what would you have to say to everyone before we head out for the night?
Good night. Looking forward to see all of you that are coming to Super Celebration East 2022 this week.
Yep.
And
yes. And we have to go get packed. So we're going to start charging batteries and packing clothes and be ready to roll.
Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and that's it.
All right, everyone. See you. Have a good night. I appreciate you. Bye.